And good morning. Welcome to Good Morning RPG. I'm Leia. This is Matt. Welcome to
Hello.
the show.
Hello, I'm full of allergies. Welcome to the chat.
Sad face.
Oh man, I didn't
No,
think. I think
I
I.
had
Hmm?
ooh,
Hmm. I've been.
nothing. I was just making noises.
I did 2 meetings last night, and I was fine for them mostly. And then I get on here. The second I jinx it, I jinxed myself into going. Oh, I'm not going to cough much. Hay fever
Way to go.
time. I went for a walk the other day to Lara, and I couldn't breathe by the time I got back from it. I did not realize it was that bad. And now I've got a
Ooh,
And then I got a mini chest infection 2 days later.
I just
And
realized
it's
how far my camera
fun,
is.
guys.
We're just gonna sneaky move this. Shh. Don't tell Matt.
You're going to see me reach for the mute button and then just cough a lot.
Oh,
just
no.
cheekily like this. And then I come back.
Hello, Steve.
Hello,
Happy
gamer
lurking.
junkie. Oh, where's me music? Put that on. What's this?
So, it's been a minute.
Yeah, we haven't done it properly in a while.
It has been a second. I got a really wobbly microphone.
Oh, yeah?
Reason. It is. Like, look at this jiggle.
Well, my body don't
This
jiggle.
This is a very jiggly microphone.
I like to see it wibble though.
It does wibble. It just doesn't fold. Not very well, at least. Well, the arm folds. Oh, I'm sorry. Just got off work and feel like death. I think.
It's fair.
Same.
I didn't get off work. I just feel like death.
I
One of those
am
streams.
having a day.
Oh man.
You want to so I don't feel sad.
You want to see what I've been working on though, because I've got there's a lot of like outside the realm of what you can see here, in that classic content creator or streaming sense. Anything that is outside this window is a complete fucking mess. So, paints everywhere over here. Yeah, you got paints there. You got more paints over there, and then. Sorry. That came out of nowhere. Blew a bloody sneeze.
Ooh. Gazoon tight.
Yeah. Okay. So on the floor over here, there's like 2 or 3 boxes of like Tau and Stormcast stuff, and then on this side, I bought more bits boxes so I could organize a bits box explicitly for Tau pieces, and then the everything else box. And then I realized, because I have so many bits boxes, I can now make a basing parts bits box.
Basing bits box?
A basing parts bits box,
box
yes.
For basing?
Yeah,
basing
bits box.
Basing
bits box for basing that box. Right.
Boots and pants and 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 boots. If it makes you feel any better, I have like boxes kind of strewn. So I had to reorganize my altar because having spent a lot of time with my witchy girlfriend, I inevitably got more witchy stuff for my altar. And I realized that I don't have a really lot of space to put stuff in my altar, so we needed to find a way to go up with my altar space. So I got like this really nice vintage, like it looks like it used to be like a nice, like, I don't know, medicine cabinet. It was either in somebody's kitchen or in their bathroom at some point. It's like handmade. It doesn't have any stamps on it. It's clearly somebody made it out of a bunch of wood that they just had because it's lopsided, but it's adorable.
Yeah, I like that. You've run out of horizontal space, so you're all vertical.
I've run out of horizontal space, so I've got to go up.
Fair enough.
It's the only way I can go, because underneath is all shelves of like witch books and fabric I don't have any place for anywhere else.
Yeah.
Apothecary cupboard of doom. Yeah, it is. It does have a bunch of like, it does look kind of like an apothecary right now because it's got a bunch of like my herbs and stuff in it. But so I had to like, I finished like touching it up and making it nice to put on my altar. So to take everything off the altar and reorganize it, which brought in some fresh hell of like things I needed to get rid of off of my Hello, Baron Snowhand.
Hello.
And yeah, so I've got a bunch of stuff, and then I've got my new BD8, and I wanted to display him and my tall neck that's back there. My new Lego sets, the tall neck and my BD1. Why do I keep calling him BD8?
Well,
so I had to figure out how to make space.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
It's a mess. Everything is a mess.
Your space is a mess. My head's just full of mucus, clogging up every neuron in my body. I got bad allergies this week. I came off
see this, Baron.
Oh, actually, I came off a massive esports event. I was working at DreamHack, doing a lot of camera opping for the League of Legends. What's it called? The LPO finals. So like literally the Oceanic Pro League, and then the winner of that goes to Worlds. So it was really, really freaking cool to watch and be a part of.
That's cool. It's super cool.
Yeah, I was like filming the analyst desk, so like I would basically get to sit down and watch a really high intensity game of League of Legends, and that's, you know, even if you don't play League, it's impressive. I play League, so I was sitting here frothing at the bit. And then we'd cut back, and then we'd go to the analysts, and they'd be like blah 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 blah, and it was fun.
That's super cool.
But my immunity from attending an event, it seems to be in the toilet. So the second I could not be at the event, my body was like, hey, I would like you to be vulnerable for a bit, and allergies crept in. Went for a walk around the park. They'd cut the grass. I walked past it. I was like, oh, maybe I'm not allergic to the grass. And by the end of it, I couldn't breathe. I got home and I could not do anything. That was immediate.
I'm really glad I don't have any allergies. I could not
until I moved to this side of fucking town.
It's the same for my one of my partners. He was perfectly fine when we were living in Indiana and New York. He was fine all the time. He lived in Arizona. It wasn't until we moved here to Virginia that they were like, "Oh, by the way, you're allergic to ragweed, which is just basically the outside."
Yeah, and so I went to Cairns for 2 weeks, right? Hence part of the break, and no allergies, Cairns or Brisbane. And then they get back here and they cut the grass or something. Apparently the grass on the west side of Melbourne is like notorious for hay fever people.
Ooh.
I don't get COVID for 3 years, but I fucking flare up 3 times a month from allergies. I don't want COVID, but this is not fun. I'm also allergic to idiots.
Lucky having flown. I am notorious for getting sick on planes. Like, not like nauseous sick, but like every time I take a plane somewhere, I get sick. I get like a sinus infection. Like my ears don't want to pop, my nose is constantly running, I've got a horrible cough every time I fly. And that has been for like the last 20 years. I fly to Utah this past month to go see my girlfriend. No sickness.
Oh.
Like, what?
That's pretty good.
Is this what it's like to like not be miserable on a plane?
Man, I love a good flight. You gotta go, if you go to another city, if you don't want to drive forever, you just fly. Just have to.
Well, I mean, Utah is like a 3-day drive.
Oh shit, yeah, it'd be what? It's like a 4-hour flight then? 3-4 hours?
No, it was a 3-hour flight. And like I had a 3-hour flight to Colorado, and then like a 1-hour flight from Colorado to Utah.
Oh, so there's no directs?
No, there's no directs. Yeah.
I'm not used to that because I guess we have so little cities in Australia. There's only like, 7 that you would probably choose to fly to easily.
Yeah. Well,
7?
I think it's
more, but
I think it's because the what is it? The terminal that I was flying into, Salt Lake City, Utah, is like a huge airport and probably was just over. I don't know. I don't know. not gonna presume that I know anything.
Forge.
Hey, Arkenforge.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
I was saying. So what have you been working on recently? Because I've got some things that are. I've been posting them in the Discord, little updates, but I wanna get your first hand on them. I've been converting more people because I was doing those human Tau, but I broke into my combat patrol, right? Like that big Tau box when they released the codex, and it had like these stealth suits in them. I really like the legs on them, and even though they're battle suits, I was like, oh, these could be cool goat legs. So I took this guy, and this is my test one, and I think it's my favorite so far already. But light control.
Excuse me.
There you go, that's brighter. I ended up making this guy. And so you can see I had to do some green stuff. I actually had to do some green stuff work, but I made that like with the box of these gauze. So I got this box, and this is like one of the cheapest boxes you can still buy because it must be old sculpts. And it was like $30 for 10. So I got all these goat heads and sorry. Goat's heads, arms, legs. And then I just started mixing them and kit bashing with the Tau. So you come in like this, and I did this one. Did bloody focus on me. This one first. You know, he's got a big backpack on. He's got the shoulder pads. He's got all the stuff going. I had to green stuff. I don't know if you can see that. I had to green stuff a trigger finger on this guy because in order to hold the gun, it looked weird if I had the goat hand just kind of sitting flat across the gun. So I cut off the finger and made like a little scoopy motion with another little sausage and just stuffed it in there until it looked like a finger. I think it looked pretty good. It's going to look really good painted because, like, I can see...
I think so, yeah.
I can see a lot of spots on this model where the green stuff is kind of, like, textured.
Hello.
And, hey, cartography, how you doing? So, like, on here, there's some spots where the texturing is kind of weird.
Yeah.
So I have to do a lot of smoothing out. But because I'm not, like, super skilled... I wouldn't say I'm skilled with green stuff yet. Like, this is probably, like, the biggest amount of green stuff conversion I've done probably recently, other than, like, the...
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I did any green stuff on the human Tau.
I don't think so. Not that I remember.
Yeah, coming out good. And then I got this guy. This guy only needed, like, filling in the arm underneath, because I have him, like, looking through binoculars, so I need the arm to be up more. But this guy has 0 green stuff on him other than that. And so so instead of, like, having, like, a battlesuit body, I just chopped off the legs. I chopped off the legs on the torso, and he's like a shirtless lad, almost like a guerrilla fighter type thing,
like a berserker or something.
Almost, yeah, but he's still like kitted up to like be fighting. So he's got like, you know, I use the stealth suit arm holding the gun, so he's got like a high tech arm still. But then his face is too. The part I like about this, face too big for binoculars, so he's got to use only one eye to look through them. He's like.
They're like, you could like chop off the one other binocular and make it look like those ones from Star Wars where they are that tubular, but they only have one eye hole.
Yeah, true.
Just saying.
It's more that the flexibility of the arm almost limits you to put it in front of the full face because the head's so big and the model's different. However, you know, I think there's comedy a little bit in the fact that you got this huge dude just being like, how do I look through this?
I think they look really good.
Sorry?
Please don't die. I'm going to ask you not to die.
I'm
trying
not to. What else have I got? I did like a small one. Sorry. I've got
no, you're all right.
A little small guy, just, you know, regular goat. This one's more like a billy goat because he's just on a regular Tau body, still have hooves. I'm probably gonna finish this guy today. He was like just holding a gun with goat legs rather than, and I've got the body. And then I got this mini, and this is not a conversion. This is just one I've been waiting for forever. And Leia, you're gonna love this because it's got some lady on it. But I got my Warhammer Plus mini.
Matt knows how much I love lady.
Well, I got my Warhammer Plus mini in,
Ooh.
How sick is this?
Right, we were talking about her last.
Yeah, so the way I built it is, and the way they've done the plastic, which is really nice, it's a really good sculpt. He pretty much just stands on a big platform like that, and you can paint him up really nicely. It's like a really nice plinth almost that you can just have him on without a handle. And then this piece is just it's literally 2 pieces of plastic, but the way they've done it is it just has 2 contact points that you can just attach to the model later. So you don't even, you could just detach him from the scenery piece and have that, but I'm gonna paint them both in like sub-assemblies like this, and then I'm just gonna literally stick the terrain back on onto the main model. And I really, really appreciate them letting me assemble the full assassin model and then the full piece of terrain. Like that's really smart production to me.
Right on. That's super cool.
Yeah. What have you been doing? Sorry to keep going and going and going and going and going.
No, you're okay. I haven't been doing any painting, unfortunately, because my husband had surgery, so I've been kind of stuck doing not a ton.
Yeah.
I know I posted on my Twitter, I got my tall neck from Lego. I finally found a set.
You did. Man, I want one so bad. I when you bought
yours.
Look
how big it is.
You know what I nearly did? When you bought yours, I nearly that day was going to go out and buy my own, and I was going to say, let's build them together. But then I realized you're not going to wait. You're absolutely not going to wait for me to build a tall neck.
The serotonin was like, I was like, I got home and I was like, this is what I'm doing for the rest of the day.
And I knew that decision was going to be happening like that, because the second I thought about it, I was like, what are you talking about, Matt? If anyone told you the same thing, you're not going to fucking do that.
Look at it.
You're going to have a tall neck in about 2 hours.
Oh, no. This took me, I want to say 4 to 6 hours to finish.
It looks like a big build. I'm impressed with, how big that build is.
How nice it looked. I think just like the Star Wars Lego stuff, I almost feel like Horizon stuff is almost made to be built out of Lego.
It's perfect.
Like, it's perfect.
I am glad that they didn't do it out of like Lego Technic, because I don't particularly love the Technic.
It's got Technic in it.
No, but like it's primarily brick based.
Well, yeah.
Most Lego has like Technic in it these days, but you know what I mean. Like it's. I'm glad it's not all Technic.
This little Aloy.
That's so sick. I love that she can climb it.
This little Watcher. Look how cute the Watcher.
Oh, the Watcher down there. Oh. Little Watchy boy. Cute. Oh, he's so cute.
He's so cute. He's the cutest. He's the cute. Also, they gave you different colored lenses.
Oh, you can have a red eye?
The blue, yellow, or the red.
Mine's gonna be blue.
So,
I like my docile watches.
Yeah, all neck. So yeah, so I did this, and then I also have another one I did this week.
Oh yeah, is this the other one? Oh, yep.
I contemplated waiting to do this one. He's so cute. Look at his little wobble. He's got the cutest little wobble.
He's got that jiggle again.
He does have this little jiggle. So yeah, so I also have my cute little BD. My little BD. This is actually mostly Technic, and then like brick covering it. But this is what I've been doing because I have no self-control. Isn't he cute? His head.
I mean, I sit here like full knowing that my last week has been converting tower models, and I'm resisting the urge so hard to not just go and buy more stealth suits today. Like, stealth suits are a nice cheap kit, and they're like $30 for 3, and I'm resisting the urge so hard that I'm probably going to fail resisting to go out and buy like 1 or 2 more sets so I can make more goats.
So I had a question, Matt.
Yes.
I need to paint all those goats eventually. eventually?
Yeah. I've been thinking of spray priming just all of them and just having them ready to go.
Ooh. That'll be good. And then I also have one thing. I've been urged to share this. I'm very excited about this. This is a Band of Badgers
you're so
thing.
right. I have to go out to buy jalapenos though. Can't buy more. It requires leaving the house and being exposed to the pollen. And I'm like, you're right.
Oh yeah.
Problem is, there's a football field across from me where the grass was cut, so I'm screwed either way.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying, Leia?
So this is a Band of Badgers thing that's gonna be coming up soon.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, a lot
of. At the end of this month is when I'm gonna be doing the stream, or no, the beginning of October.
This is Badgers. You said?
Beginning of this is gonna be Band of Badgers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wutan football.
Woo football.
Go home. Go home.
No, not woo football. They gotta cut their grass. I get sick. Another reason for me to hate sport. You tell me you like sport. Sport makes me literally not able to function. And not even because I'm unfit. It's because my brain shuts down.
So I got a really, really cool thing in the mail from somebody who partnered with Band of Badgers, and these are the minis we're going to be painting soon.
Oh, man! Badgers! Hit us up, man. Wait, so is Epic sponsoring them?
Yes.
Shit, man, they've been on my list. I want to go talk to them. I haven't bought any of those because I was like, maybe we'll try and get them for a sponsor one day. Badgers, do me a solid, hit me up. I want to paint those so badly. Oh my god, they look cool.
Look how beautiful.
Which one's that? Is it the ogres? Is it the undead? Which one's that?
No, so this is Hivekin.
The what? Hivekin? Hivekin.
See, where is it?
Oh, so cool.
Hive of the Ghoulkin.
Ghoulkin. Yeah, I saw like the spindly guys, and I was like, hey.
Yes, I'm gonna be on the Epic Encounters Brush Off at the beginning of October. So these beautiful freaking models. Look at how I haven't to prime these yet. So I just
Epic makes such nice sculpts. They're really dynamic too.
Oh yeah.
I was looking at the Hydra at one point and I was like, damn.
These are they're so beautiful.
They're big.
Yeah,
these are the large category.
That's the large category. These are like their medium.
Yeah.
Like you can see compared to a sister. Like they're mediums. They've also got like these guys remind me of something from like the Dark Crystal.
They're gross. They remind me of my bug boys.
These are really gross. Like got this like guy riding like a worm. Yes.
Yeah, like those. Your guy reminds me of my little spindly bug boy I've got here.
Mm-hmm.
One of those.
Painting all the pretty things that Dave is going to kill me with. Yeah.
I was thinking that too. Like, I want to do like more in-person campaign stuff, and I want to like experiment with doing minis.
Well, look at.
And I was sitting. Sorry.
Look at this map.
Oh hell yeah!
Look at how cool this map is.
Because the Epic Encounters, that's all.
Excited.
We're not even sponsored, but I'm interested. It's the whole thing, right?
It's the whole encounter.
Nice.
I got to read the whole encounter, and it's got all of the sheets and stuff in it. So if anybody wants to see me paint these Epic Encounter guys, I'm gonna be doing a brush off on August 6th.
I'm sorry,
August. What am I doing? October 6th, I think.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah, October 6th.
I'm gonna start attempting.
Is when I'm gonna be doing that.
Work on these conversions.
It's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, we should probably actually do work, huh?
That's all right. Work.
I still have to figure out what colors I'm gonna do because I'm like completely stumped on what I'm going to like paint them like.
Yeah.
So
it's off screen. He's not allowed to look at it. because it's his spoiler for him.
That is true.
It was maybe
I mean, but it's like, is it a spoiler though? Because it's just a miniature. You're not like being told to like, oh, the map.
So I was thinking of doing something like this with this guy. He's holding a gun.
It's off screen, Baron.
He's holding this gun, like pointing it outward, just right ready to shoot a guy with a pistol. Got some green stuff on standby though. I'm probably gonna need this today.
Let's see. I have to like stare at my other, not the miniatures. That I caught up on that eventually. I have to look at my other sisters to make sure that my paint job is consistent.
That's fair.
I was like, what am I gonna work on next? I should probably do leather bits. Should probably do leather bits. It looks like, it's funny because it looks like I started to batch paint a bunch of these people. Hello, Pixel.
Oh, hey, Pixel.
It looks like I started batch painting a bunch of these sisters and then stopped.
Oh yeah.
At some point. Yeah, because like I was looking at all of these sisters in here, and I noticed that like all of their underskirts have been already pre-painted. Like I painted their underskirts before I glued them onto their bases to make it easier to paint the underskirts.
Yeah.
I think especially for like these shield ladies, because they've got that like that purple underpop and they're black on the outside.
Yeah. I'm trying to like, so I'm going through my old green stuffing that I did the other day, and I have to like clean up. I have to clean up. I have to clean up where I basically left the pudge of the green stuff sticking out from the sculpt. So
yeah.
I'm basically like carving a belt into this guy. How you going, Pixel? Anyway, how you doing?
Not too much.
Oh.
Cannot wait till we go and start the epic encounter again and the expanded badge.
I like that.
Is all ready to kill. I know I have a serpent god to fight next. I'm a tad nervous. A serpent god? I want to fight a serpent god.
Oh, actually, speaking of, have we talked since I did that charity game with Dreaded GM?
If we have, I can't remember if we did.
Oh man, I dealt, so on that stream, I want to say, because I was playing a level 11 gunslinger, and I dealt a personal best of damage in one turn with him.
Ooh.
I shot a bullet out of my bad news, and I managed to do 132 damage.
Holy crap.
To a single target. Oh, sorry, I can't remember if it was one or two attacks. My whole turn was 132 damage. I think it was 2 bullets.
Wow.
One of them was like a brutal critical, so it dealt like 80 of it.
Oh.
But my little chickadee, his name is Scraw. He's a gunslinger. I make him sound like Foghorn Leghorn. And he's one of those like characters that a forever DM plays, you know? He's like, if I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna play a character.
Yeah.
And so like I'd go silly with the role play, but combat broke out and I would just be like and just go for the kill. I was the single target DPS. Oh, I'm suffering, Jess. My throat's got a bad tickle.
Hello, Jess.
Yeah, I told her about her. I was about to say I told her about the gun, but for reference, Jess bought a replica Destiny hand cannon, like a resin one, and it got shipped to Leia's place because it's the stopover, so we can get it to Australia.
Yep. Leia has no idea what she's. I might end up having to send you that separately.
That's fine.
Methinks.
Let me know how. Let's know how much it is to ship stuff as well, because you shouldn't have to pay for those.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. An epic encounter, Jen, using one of the weapons he made. He did 266 points of damage with a nat 20. That's cooked.
Woo!
Like when you get
Woo!
so D&D 5th edition. I don't know how well known it is, but I specifically know that game no work after about 12th level. Oh, thanks for following.
Oh my goodness, a follower.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Chelsea. Cover me while I'm coughing. Game no work properly after about 12th to 15th level. It's not balanced anymore. So at that point,
What are you doing? What,
are
you subscribing? Oh, well, thank you. Haha, thank you.
Oh, bloody hell.
What?
Bloody hell.
What's going on?
Thank you.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you so much. What was I talking about? I got distracted. Chelsea comes up directly over my face, so it's very funny and distracting when I see the alerts come up and they're all like, oh yeah, put some love in the chat for Pixel, by the way. It's gone. Brain gone.
The game isn't balanced after level 12.
Oh yeah, so like the DMs out there above level 12, just roll with the bullshit they're gonna throw at you is the best thing I can say. Like, man.
I mean, my thing is like, if you're gonna be doing a bunch of bullshit stuff, I'm also gonna be doing a bunch of bullshit stuff.
I call that the can of worms rule. And it's not a threat, but at the same time, it's a threat. Anything you can do, I can do. Broken. And
yep.
just like, I'm not like, I would never say to try and counter don't try to counter the players though, because they're going to be really happy that they can break reality, whereas you're just trying to balance your game out. And I learnt that early on in DMing of like, don't compete with the players because they're going to have cool shit that's special to them, whereas you can just literally cheat. You can do whatever you want all the time. So let them have it. And it was because the reason why I say that I learned that early is because I had a player that was like level 3 but trying to break the game, and because I was a newer DM at the time, I couldn't handle people who would exploit the rules, so I'd get really frustrated. Now, someone was like, I want to break the game, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it, whatever, do whatever. Mind you, if the player is doing it to spite the DM, that's where I have a problem. If they're doing it to spite the mechanics, it's fine.
If you're doing it to be a dick, just know that I can be more of a dick than you. Like I've got a DM that I play with who like banishes certain spells, or says like, you can't use these spells at my table because they're broken. Whereas I don't ban spells. I was like, as soon as you pull out a spell that I think is overpowered, just know I also have access to those spells.
I would just say,
as soon as you think that it's okay to use banishment, I will also use banishment.
I don't even think banishment's that bad, because banishment as a DM,
this particular DM thinks it's like a super overpowered spell. I don't really care.
I don't care. I mean, the way I balance banishment is I just put an extra enemy in. You know, like literally the one counter to banishment is the DM has reinforcements they could call upon, you know, like, and then your encounter gets harder when the banishment wears off. The other thing that you can do is, I mean, you also don't want to lessen the fun and the achievement of someone who has made a banishment work.
Oh, yeah.
What was I going to say? The spell that I have learnt recently that no one likes, but is actually not as broken as you would think it is Silvery Barbs. What's your opinion on that spell? I saw the whole community just go like, fuck this spell, I'm banning it in my games.
It's funny because that same DM that doesn't like banishment doesn't like Silvery Barbs. And I have the same opinion of it. Like, okay, if you're going to use Silvery Barbs on me, just know that the next time we have a combat, like, I'm gonna make things hard. As soon as I see that my players are beginning to like get super powerful and begin to overpower my encounters, that's when I'm like, all right, it feels like 12 is overkill for an amount of super hard enemies for my 5-person party.
Yeah.
But you want to know what? 12 enemies they've been able to cook through pretty quickly. In particular, there was a game that we played that I had like a super hard hitting rogue that was like wanted to specifically take down the barbarian in the party, because like I knew that he likes to reckless, and I was like, if he recklesses, it gives me an advantage, and if I get advantage, I get sneak attack.
Exactly. And
so
assassin stat blocks are very good with sneak attack.
Yes. So I built specifically an assassin rogue to counteract my barbarian. I took him down to 2 hit points. He killed me before I was able to get him down those last 2 hit points. But I did a significant amount of damage, and he was like, that was really hard. And the rest of the party had to deal with like the 12 other people I had in the room.
Yeah.
They were the ones who had to take care of all the ads, because the rogue was like, I am fighting the barbarian. This is it.
That's it. Pixel's got it. Pixel's got my opinion on Silvery. Silvery Barbs is fine. And the reason why it's fine is because you can only have one reaction a turn. Now, if you force a Silvery Barbs out of someone, it means that there's one less counter spell happening, because Silvery Barbs is a caster spell, not available to everyone. Most likely the same user will be the counter speller, which means if you can bait a Silvery Barbs out of a player, it means that you can use a big spell and keep track of who's used Silvery Barbs without consequence. You can fireball at like 8th level, and they're not going to be able to counter that. So the balance in Silvery Barbs is, sure, it gives you disadvantage and them advantage. Advantage is nothing when you can pull out a really big spell consequence free, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think Silvery Barbs is too bad.
Yeah. I honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Because at the end of the day, and I know I've said this a couple of times before, I only care if my party members had fun.
That's
and if that means I get the shit beat out of me and my bad guys get totally wrecked, that's fine. Because you want to know what? At the end of the day, as long as my players are having fun and they're like, nobody has ever come up to me and said, I think your game is too easy. I've always kind of
I've had that because George is a little bastard, man.
Well, yes, but I don't have a George in my party.
Yeah.
I do have, like, one of my partners does like to fight. So I know that, like, every couple of games I have to have, like, a big stakes fight.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I know that that's just something that, like, I've got to throw in every once in a while. I need a nice, like, brawl kind of thing. And that's fine. Everybody else can kind of roll with that. And Yeah.
I'm fine.
I say let players do cool things. I don't ban anything at my table unless it's like offensive.
The only thing I don't like is the lucky feat, because fuck the lucky feat. That's the only thing at my table that I dislike is lucky, because it disables that like halfling divination wizard. I take the fun out of the game because I determine your rolls for you build. That's the only thing I don't like, is when because that removes agency for me. That's the only reason.
But here's the thing though, is I feel like that is a thing that a min-maxer would do. And I feel like that's a problem you only have if you have a min-maxer.
And I do.
One of those.
And I
know you do.
So min-maxers,
I know you do.
I'm onto you. I know I look at your build and I go, oh, Hexblade Warlock. I wonder if you've got Polearm Master. Oh, you've got a Glaive. I know exactly what you're doing. I know what kind of player you are. I DM enough.
So it's funny. It's funny because
Mobile
I actually
Sorry, go on.
In a game I am planning on playing a Hexblade Warlock with the polearm feat. I didn't know this was a min-max thing. This is just like the character I wanted to play. I wanted to play a character that used a Naginata as a weapon. The closest thing to a Naginata in the game is a glaive. So
that's fair. You're doing it for a flavor.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it though to min max. I'm just doing it because like, hey, I think this would be a really cool idea for a character. And then somebody was like, "That's really min maxy of you," and I was like, "Well, I'm playing a changeling."
Bro, you're gonna take the Great Weapon Master feat while you're at it.
What's the Great Weapon? Remind me what that one is.
It's take a -5 to your roll to add plus 10 damage, but because you're already a Hexblade Warlock, you're probably gonna have like plus 10 to 12 on your hit anyway. So taking a -5 is only gonna put you to plus 7, which is pretty average anyway. Which means that you're basically gonna hit anyway.
You know, probably not, because like here's the thing.
Optimizing is min-maxing though. Sorry.
My Hexblade Warlock is actually like in their backstory, they're actually not really a fighter. Like they.
I was joking, by the way, about the Great Weapon thing. That was
no,
part of the same min-max build.
I don't feel like you're coming after me at all.
Cool.
Like I'm just saying, like in.
I also don't care if people min-max. Yeah. I just deal with it.
Well, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
If that's how you have to have fun, then fine.
If it's at the expense of me or other players, I will have a problem with it. Yeah, that's the only reason I.
Yes.
My Curse of Strahd game, so I'm going there tonight. Shout out to Clint somewhere. He's in that game. Most of their party is like very optimized, and they deal with threats like a level or two above where they're supposed to be. It's fine. Their party is fine. They just shit on things, and I'm like, oh, I'll just put some more enemies, and it's fine. Sorry, I can't tell if I interrupted anyone then or not.
I don't think so.
I like the lucky feat. Only 3 times per short rest without my rogue wouldn't be able to save the party when they had. That's fine. I just don't like it in my games because of the players that I have specifically. Like if I'm in a one-shot game, you bet bring whatever you want to the table. Because guaranteed I'll fuck up my own game with the deck of many things before your lucky feat derails me. The lucky trait. Yeah, so it's like if you know the Halfling Divination Wizard build, it's like Halfling, reroll 1s, lucky, gain advantage or whatever 3 times a day. Or 3 times a short rest. And then Divination Wizards have Portent, which means you roll twice, and then you take those 2 results, and then before anyone determines a success or a fail, you can just slot those dice in to any roll. I think it has to be an attack, a saving throw, or a check of some kind. But I see Portent abused a fair bit, which is why it's not banned, but if you're doing Halfling, Lucky, and Portent, it's a bit like, come on, man. You're allowed to fail sometimes. It's the I'm not allowed to fail build in my eyes.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I have a bit of a sour taste in my mouth from certain experiences with min-maxers being real dicks.
Yeah.
And one in specific. Comes to mind. Not George, actually.
Well, I'm very thankful that my min-maxer in the fact that George is getting a lot of heat today. I gotta stipulate, I still play with George and have for like 5 years. George, while he min-maxes, is still one of the best role players I know. Because he knows how to balance. He's really fucking good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm happy to let him min-max and do weird bullshit. Yeah, there you go. Crying Vatic in the chat. That's George. That's his character. The exchanges, we shit on George. Sometimes we just don't give him what he wants, no matter the check. The universal rule is if George wants something, you don't give it to him, and then he's he does whatever he wants. You will never see his character successfully hit on a woman. It's funny. Even if it's not on record, he just fails. Because George in real life cannot do that. It's just his dump stat, specifically talking and flirting.
What?
Yeah. You wouldn't think.
Never known.
You would never think so. There's a reason why George went on Beauty and the Geek.
I hate to say this, but I was like, George is an attractive man. How is he not getting the lady?
He's a little hottie. Can't close. Never can open. can never close. He'll talk to someone and then they'll be like, oh, so what are you doing later? And he's like, oh, I'm going to stay up till 4 a.m. playing Magic. What are you doing? And she's like, well, I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Oh my god. Oh, that's funny as shit.
I'm just going to put him under the bus. I think he's told this on the record before, but actually he has. I think we told it in a preamble once. We were at a party once, and Benji and Brandon can attest to this. We were at a party, and there was a girl that was very clearly interested in George and just flirting with him all that. And everyone's like, hell yes, they're gonna make some cuties. And she was like, so do you want to? Oh, I'm feeling a little tired. Do you want to take this into a bedroom and have a little lie down? And he was like, oh yeah, sweet, blah blah blah. And they go to the bedroom, and she's like, okay, and then you know, sexy times could have ensued. What George didn't realize was this was a setup to do stuff. And he's like, all right, are you okay in here? Like, do you need me to get you anything or water? Are you lying down? Are you feeling all right? I'm going to go back out there and go in the pool. And he just left.
Oh my god.
He just left. And he didn't know.
What an idiot.
It was all there for him. It was all there. She was keen.
The whole shot. The whole shot was lined up for you, George.
He was fucking, he had the hole in one. He's fucking whiffed it. He's too kind. And that's it. It's like he's a great dude, but fuck, he's oblivious sometimes. It's so funny. I love you, George. And that's not an isolated incident. One time, someone was flirting with him, and he was like, you want to see my nunchucks instead? Except it wasn't an innuendo. He literally just pulled them out.
Stop! I'm detail painting.
He's like, you want to see my nunchucks? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, all right.
Oh my god. This makes me appreciate George on a whole other level.
Yeah, that's how I know him, right?
Heart of gold.
Like,
he doesn't need a wingman, he needs a whole fleet.
That's it, right? Like, that's... Whoo! Shit.
Oh my gosh. I would have never known.
Right?
I would have never... Oh my gosh.
It's so funny. Love you, buddy. Can't get over Gay.
I can't do anything. I can't. Oh my god.
You see my nunchucks?
Stop. I'm trying to detail paint.
Anyone else would be like, are you soliciting a dick pic? And he's like, no. I have nunchucks.
Anybody else would question it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. George, if you're watching this, Matt's not, I bet. Like 100%.
Matt's not what?
What? Nothing.
Did you say Matt's not sorry? Oh, no. I love roasting him.
Not sorry.
Give and take. Give and take. Actually, he I don't know if he's put it on the thing yet, but he got approved for a Beauty and the Geek panel at PAX.
Ooh.
So he's going to get up there with, I think, some of the last year's Beauties and Geeks and maybe some of the new ones from this year. I don't remember who's specifically on it. He hasn't done the announcement yet, but yeah, fun little thing. You can go see him there and have a little chitty chat with him and some of the other ones.
Fancy.
We've got 3 panels at PAX this year. I finally locked in all the cast. We've had our meetings, so it's all good to go and rolling. In a month's time, in October, 3 PAX panels for us. Oh, that's going to be the perfect match for him then. We got what are we talking about? So, we got 3 panels. George is helping me with one of them. We got Dungeon Masters and Dragons, where basically it's just DM roulette. We get on stage, we start playing a game of D&D, and the DM's hat will rotate randomly during the course of the game, and then we just keep rolling with that shit. What else have we got? I'm doing a spicy Mass Effect panel. Yeah.
excuse.
What do you? They've put us at 8 p.m. on Saturday because I put in the description, this could get horny, and basically the premise for that one is people need to bring characters that they love on both a innocent and less innocent level. G is on that. In fact, G and I were the goblins who came up with that one. We were joking about it, and then I said, you should run that as a panel. She's like, I don't know if I could get it past work. And I was like, what if I pitch it, and then you're just a guest on it? And she was like, okay, yeah, let's do that. And then it got up, and we were both just like, oh, shocked Pikachu. So we had the meeting for it last night, and I sure did get 6 people who are really horny about Mass Effect to participate in that.
I mean, have you seen some
right?
videos on that? Just saying.
But you know what the best part is, Leia?
What's the best part?
I'm going in there as a agent of chaos because I've never played a Mass Effect game. And I'm going in there explicitly. I told them this last night. Myself and, if you know the YouTuber Lupoffin, Luna, her and I are going in having never played Mass Effect. And we're going to create a PowerPoint or something of increasingly infuriating questions and premises. And bringing up people like, I'll have a slide and it's just a photo of Rex, the little lizard man guy. And they'll be like, why does this man make me horny? And then they have to basically answer my stupid questions.
Oh my lord.
So that's what that panel's gonna be.
You're playing a
playing a spicy game of Mass Effect?
Wrong answers only. It sounds like spicy Mass Effect. Wrong answers only.
Yeah. So last panel is Aussie Taskmaster, if you know that show.
I don't.
Basically, the more we talked about it, the more it sounded like basically our Christmas video that we already make, but just on stage. We get up. We have a taskmaster. The taskmaster has set of people a bunch of tasks, like, I don't know, score a basketball hoop from the 3-pointer line, and they basically just have to achieve that and get it on video to succeed. But we have come up with weird tasks for people to do.
Okay.
I'm not going to spoil what they are, but we have given them a list of 2 or 3 things each, and they have to go off and then film it and then put together a little video in the next 3 weeks. And then we're going to review all of them and crown winners on stage before doing some live final rounds. It's not going as well as I thought.
I love this color.
Yeah, it's a great one.
I don't know what I want to do with the sword.
Oh. Yes, the British people will know the show quite well. They watch any comedy on BBC.
Oh no.
Oh.
I have the caffeine shakes.
Just flung my guy across the table.
Don't do that.
Sorry about the camera. It's hard to convert in like one spot. I'll just go wide. But it's only going okay because turns out green stuffing and carving out the green stuff is only going okay.
Excuse me.
I might even just
There's something about these
the
like
texture
models after you put gold on them that just makes them so beautiful.
Is it Retributor?
course it's Retributor.
I don't know. Some people are like, use scale 75. Their metallics are best, and I'm like, excuse me, Retributor gold is best gold.
I don't think I've ever had a gold that goes on so nice.
Yeah, it's very smooth. It
Because like,
no! Oh, that kind of worked out.
So for instance, this character has been painted mostly. Like, she's got all of her black and the purple done. It's very hard to see because the purple is mostly underneath.
Yeah.
But like, look at the difference that the gold makes. And you see a little bit of gold here, but ignore that. It's like this gold. It's so hot.
That's nice. It's a nice warm gold too. Like, it doesn't have the bluey silver in it, so it comes out nicely. My body popped.
I ever show you my Amelia Novena after I changed her colors from red to purple?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yes. She's so hot.
She looks real good. My body popped off the legs, but it actually worked in my favor. So I can
oh no.
I can carve off the muffin top he's got easier.
Hey Matt, hydrate but normal like.
Hydrate. I do need that. Thank you, chat. What about second water bottle? Huh? I've drank?
Yeah, I was like, do you have enough drink?
Well, I just drank 750 mils over the course of this so far, so.
That's only an hour. We have a whole hour left.
I know, I got more.
Okay. Just making sure. I can't take care of you physically. I have to make sure, like, over the internet that I can take care of you.
I appreciate you.
Make sure you drink your liquids. I'm sorry, taking care of a person who's broken their leg has turned me into a fucking nurse. You get it's like, there are two kinds of people. Person A is like, oh, you okay? Do you need anything? And you got me who's just like, you good? Alright. See ya. Oh no. Alright. I got two different answers on this. So these sisters have like little zippers going down their fronts.
Yeah.
And on some of my other models, I've painted them gold. And on some of them, they've painted silver. And on others, you can't see them at all. What color do I paint it?
Which part, sorry? Can you just show it up?
Hold on. Dots. Okay. So there is this little, like, binding. Let me get the paint off my paintbrush so I don't paint anything. There is... Of course, this is the time when my camera is acting a fool. So right here, right in the center bit, there's like a zipper or something. It's the thing that keeps their corsets on. That's the only thing I could describe this. Fucking corset.
Like it's so like a belt kind of thing?
It's like it goes up and down. It's like a it looks like a zipper. I don't know if I should paint it silver or gold. So on some characters, I've painted it silver. On some, I've painted it gold.
I like gold. Oh, hold on. You mean that chain going down to the eye?
What chain?
Pull up the other one. Oh
no, this has got pure prayer beads on it. Oh, she's got
the prayer beads looked good with the silver.
I think I've done all of my prayer beads in white. Every time I've had that is the one thing that I have done consistently. Oh wait, no, she's got silver prayer beads on this one. But like she's got prayer beads. Like so you see this like line going down the center here? I painted it gold on her, but I painted it silver on her. Hard to tell because my camera won't focus. Silver and gold. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. Oh, was that supposed to be gold?
Oh, sorry. I was
supposed to be
fucking
white?
muted. I was saying gold. I like the gold.
Okay.
I had a sneeze emergency.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Okay, gotta stuff some green stuff into that massive hole in his shoulder.
It's like completely ignoring the sci-fi bits. I am painting this like I'm painting a goddamn Diablo character. Fucking crazy fancy crossbow. Because you want to know what you don't want to get shot with? Fucking crossbow, man. Like, that would suck. Like
breathe, breathe, little breathe.
I'm glad you could get through that without dying.
I think it helps me, if anything.
I'm like super proud of you.
Oh, I'm proud of me too. What?
Oh, I'm proud of me too.
I'm proud of me too. Oh, struggle's straight though. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if breathing helps, you should continue to breathe.
I should breathe.
I mean, it is kind of imperative to your health and shit.
It's vital to living, some would say.
Yeah, so I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm running out of gold.
Shove that blob in there, huh? Gap fill, how I am so gap fill.
Deep breaths, my loves. Oh, I need a stretch.
Big stretch.
Oh, my rib cage. It's like squished down.
Yeah, I noticed. I think I cough more when I slouch, because I'm just like compressing all the lungs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like up a bit more.
I also had my legs down on the ground, which I noticed was making me slouch a little bit more.
Ah.
When I get one of those, I want to get one of those meditation chairs that has like the little swivel deck, so I can have my legs folded underneath me without injuring my ankles any more than they already are.
I'll sit here pinching this green stuff until it's green.
We need some 5-minute epoxy.
No, I don't want to wait 5 minutes. You're gonna do 5 minutes? I got fidget. I fidget in green stuff. Great. Green stuff is fantastic for someone like me who cannot wait for 5-minute epoxy, yet still needs something to do with their hands.
Yeah, but like 5-minute epoxy, you glue it together and then it's glued together forever.
I don't like glued together forever though, because sometimes I get second guessy, and then I want to change it.
Second guessy.
Yes, you heard me.
I did.
Do I have a head that did I get a head ready? Oh, I did.
Somebody get this man some tea.
Give me some tea. I have a strepsil.
We need plasticity to provide some high quality tea.
Yeah. It's just like a very slight throat tickle, but it just won't stop. So annoying.
Yeah. No, I getcha.
I haven't been outside for so long.
Well, I mean, isn't that a good thing?
It's the grass,
considering
Jazz. It's the
outsiders
grass
trying to
from
kill
across
you?
the street. It's just getting me all the time.
Where are you catching a disease from? I'm sorry.
Man, have you got these little silicon things yet, Leia, by the way?
Little silicon
These
things?
little silicon nub things?
Like, for what?
I don't know. It's like, I use it for green stuff, but like, man, they're handy.
I don't
Guess you don't really do much conversion stuff, do you?
really don't.
Well,
I actually kind of detest. I kind of detest green stuff.
I mean, green stuff or milliput, you know,
bit.
any of the putty type things.
I don't like any of the putty stuff.
Oh, fair.
And for a really weird reason, I don't like the residue it leaves on my fingers.
Ah, fair. No, it definitely has a feeling to it.
Like when I'm done using green stuff, I'm like, ugh, yuck. Gotta get it off my hands. Off the hands now.
Oh, that's what these are, Jess. They are clay shaping tools. Just like little nubs you just smooth stuff out with. So I made like, if you can see now, I've made like a little neck bit for my goat. And then, much like with what I did with the last one, I just shove the head onto it, and it'll kind of mold around it. And then I'm gonna, and then I'm gonna put some little grooves in it to make it look like he's got like a turtleneck kind of bodysuit underneath.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And that's the goal I'm going for right now.
Like a baklava.
Almost, yeah. So like on this one, I've already done it. So the end result is like, you can see under there, he's kind of got like a little collar that sticks out around his neck.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna make that like a fabric-y undersuit that he has to wear.
Righto. Yeah, I think if I did more conversion, then yeah, I'd probably mess with it a little bit. Normally, if it's something that I'm gonna put together, yeah, I normally 5-minute epoxy because generally I want those things to stay on for 6 ever.
That's fair.
So for example, that's what I used for my Tianot. I used 5-minute epoxy, and then any holes, I have this liquid green stuff.
Oh, I've got the liquid green stuff as well. I really should use it more, but I just don't.
I should use it more too. I think I might end up having to use it for the sisters that you've gifted me because they just have some holes from being warped.
Yeah, that's why I have for like gap fill. I've got milliput, which you can mix it with a little bit of water, and it becomes like a more I've heard it becomes a more manageable kind of liquid green stuff, like the similar type of stuff. And if you use green stuff, like putting some Vaseline on whatever you're using it with, like maybe not a brush, but like whatever tool will help it not stick.
Okay.
I've been reading up on how to do it just in case I find myself having to, because converting is not always easy. Right now I'm just using the tiny sausages method to like fill things. I'll see that now looks alright.
Man. This gun is a pain in my butt. I will say, having my sisters out, like, so I can look at them and stuff like that, seeing them all out next to one another, they're like so super cute.
I was actually talking to one of my panelists yesterday, also one of my friends, Nate. And I've never met him before because he's in Perth, but he was showing me like Warhammer 40k on Tabletop Simulator. And I'm thinking I might like bloody give it a go. Hey, it's very well made.
Yeah.
If you want to play any sisters games and learn with me.
I would give it a try if that's a thing you want to.
We don't have to do it on
learn
stream.
To do together.
Yeah, but like if you're keen on doing some game stuff, I mean, I would love to play some games on stream. It's just I have no idea how it would work without knowing how to play it in Tabletop Simulator.
I'm kind of curious. Like, it's funny because I would
love to play some in real life too. Like that would be a good goal.
I've got a friend of one of my partner's families who he used to work at Games Workshop.
Oh.
And was kind of the one who got me, like he said when I was
in Britain.
No, he used to work at a store. And he's got tons of Warhammer stuff. Like, he is an amazing painter.
Yeah.
And he used to do like a bunch of like terrain building and stuff while he was working there. But he was the one that recommended to me at one point that I like do some work on Space Marines to see if I could pull any Warhammer clientele in. Which never ended up working, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I talked to him about possibly playing a game at some point. He kind of just dropped off the face of the earth. And became real reclusive after COVID started. So yeah, I don't really have. My husband is a big Warhammer fan, but
depends on how
he doesn't have an army, and I don't want to paint an army for him.
Oh, just tell him to paint himself.
That's what I told him.
I mean, he's got access to Marines if he wants to.
Yeah, he's got a whole set of Marines. He picked out fucking colors for this Marines thing. I have all the contrast colors. Yeah. I got all of the contrast colors. I even like primed them and got them all ready. Oh. And he just stopped. He's like, I don't know. I just don't find it that engaging. And I was like, well, if you want to play fucking Warhammer, you need a fucking army.
I mean, if you want to see a gray plastic, then sure. Did I tell you
I was like,
about...
you know who's not going to do it? Me.
Did I tell you about how my brother and what I got him doing when we were up there?
Yeah, you talked a little bit. I think we talked a little bit about it last time we streamed.
Oh, cool. Did I show you the photos that we were doing?
Are they the ones you posted on the Discord?
Yeah,
I think I saw those ones.
The Space Marines.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, they're all contrast. Sorry.
No,
yeah, there's some contrast paints.
I know you're not feeling good.
Look at that.
That's super cool. I love that.
He loved it.
Love it.
Oh, and I finished Benji's good boy, Samson. Where's that? I can't remember if I put it in the Discord because I didn't want to spoil it, so...
I don't think you did, but you did send it to me.
I tried to do like a fur texture. So if anyone hasn't seen it yet, this is Benji's model I did for his birthday. And this is Samson the Good Boy. Oh, it looks great on camera. Holy shit.
It does look good.
Yeah.
It looked really good. When you sent me the photos, I thought it looked really good.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy with how it came out. Yeah. Little furry boy.
Super cool.
Oh, just a little hero forge. Just a little hero forge.
You know who I'd love to paint with?
Who?
I would love to sit down and paint with my dad.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
And do like model painting. That'd be so cool.
Do they live in the same city as you?
No, they live in a different state.
Oh, I was gonna say you couldn't just like
They live like
bring him on
6
easily.
hours away.
Yeah.
No. Unfortunately not. I also think that like my dad's kind of given up on it. Like,
oh yeah.
yeah. I think it's just like he hasn't done it in so many years that I don't think he thinks he can do it anymore.
That's pretty good. All right, so that's posing I'm kind of going with.
Yeah.
I don't think that looks too bad.
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
My knee feels like it's on fire.
Oh, why?
Because I'm getting to the age where folding my legs underneath me is something my body can't handle.
Doesn't like it.
It hurts so bad. My body's like, we're 30, we can't do that anymore, bitch. Ugh. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, bugger off. All right. The goats all have like large braids, so I have to like bend them into where I want them to go without snapping them.
Yes.
You should use your green stuff, by the way, Pixel. It's very handy to have when you need it.
This is probably a good time to mention that we are only going to be going for another half an hour because I didn't feel like torturing Matt for the full 3 hours of our stream like we normally do. I think he needs some time to recover, especially if he's going to have a game tonight.
Oh man, I'm waiting for my kill teams to rock up. The new Kroot are coming out. I refrained, however, from buying the entire Into the Dark box set because as much as I want that whole thing, I don't want the navy breaches. I don't think I would ever have use for them. So I'm probably gonna buy like a when people always sell the splits on Facebook. I'm probably gonna wait for someone to have a split at the Kroots. However, I know just how badly everybody want the Kroot, so I have a feeling I'm not gonna be the only one in that conversation. And I don't want to get ripped off because I'll simply just wait for them to come out in a few months otherwise. God, I want those Kroot.
Shit.
Alright, that's kind of what I'm going with.
Hold on, I got time-sensitive paint. What? Ooh. I like that. Mm-hmm. Looks good.
Alright, now that the head's in a spot, I can kind of like mold this green stuff around the groove that I've made. It's just 40k is just very versatile, you know. I know I'm a fanboy of it. Like I'm always gonna be like, fuck yeah, let's go on it.
I mean, as a person who is not a fanboy, I get it.
It's just cool. It's cool. Like, I've been playing Chaos Gate Demon Hunters a lot. Grey Knights are fucking awesome, man. I don't like the human chapters, and by damn, it did it. I always had an interest in Grey Knights. I like the idea of, like, the elite army. But I freaking hate the idea of regular Space Marines. So, like, Sisters of Battle and Grey Knights are, like, so cool to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm playing bloody Demon Hunters, and I'm sitting here going, like, I full well know that by the end of this game, I'm gonna end up buying specifically the models to make. Like, I want to make the squad that I finished the game with. So the four models. Ooh. And then I'll make, like, special little bases and stuff for them. And it'll be like Brother Vaan and Brother Ulrich and stuff like that. Game's really freaking hard, though, so I don't know when I'm going to finish it.
Only recently gotten into the idea of 40k. Got some kill teams on the go. Well, I'm definitely in that
kill team's
arena.
Nice and light
pixel. Too. Yeah, kill team's pretty light.
So it's like one squad matches. So speaking of corrupting people, I'm doing my Descent into Avernus game with I've only done 3 of them so far, or 4 maybe. But what happened with their group is we got started talking about Warhammer, and I rock up literally the next week, and they've all bought combat patrols because they all used to be into it. And then I started talking to them, and they were like, "Oh shit, are we gonna go do this?" And apparently the next day, they all went out and bought, like, starter sets and paints and things. And they were like, one of them's like, there's so much army stuff. Is there, like, a version of this game that you can just have squad v squad? And I was like, yeah, it's Kill Team. They're like, oh, shit.
I'm totally listening and engaging. I'm just...
That's all right.
I decided to make all of my backpacks match. That is a thing that's happening right now.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh, man.
It's driving me nuts. All of the backpacks were different.
That's fine, though.
And you want to know what Leia likes? Consistency.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Little red button, little green button. Woo! Let's go crazy with the green.
So I'm just gonna do some. Try to make a collar.
It's all good.
Oh, that's going all right.
I'm just getting painting all over the way, all over the place. Ah! Like, some of my backpacks have, like, 1 green button and 1 red button.
Yeah.
Some had no buttons painted. Some had 2 red buttons. I think Malia is good. That one's got the buttons covered. So let's just tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, you don't know what? I didn't paint. Oh, crap! Ugh. It's so stressful, like, coming back to the hospital and having to repaint something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I remember how long it took me to finish her.
Oh, man. Okay, so that's a delicate job just there. Ooh. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna glue this guy out onto the base and just snap it off later because I don't like that the green stuff is it's so delicate to work with. Yet I'm working on like effectively a spongy platform because of the blue tack on the base. So I'm gonna glue it fully.
Yeah.
Glue it fully.
All right.
Base for now.
I know this was a debate I had the last time we all painted. We painted with one another. Now
Yes.
all of my sisters have the same backpack. They all have the same backpack configuration. Oh no! Ugh. Amalia's head is starting to wiggle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, but we don't like to see her wiggle.
No, we do not want to see her wiggle.
Alright, where's me,
Okay, it's like wiggling a fucking tooth, man. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I remember why this happened.
Oh yeah? What happened? What happened?
I had some really weird glue that did some funky stuff. And the primer that I used reacted badly with
to
the glue.
No worries, Talera. Thank you for us. Thank you for popping in. Hope you can join us next time. You can.
Have a good one, Teleria.
Have a good one. Oh, goddamn, this fucking arm keeps breaking off. Oh. Really needed this for a moment. We will continue to do the paint. Problem with green stuff I find as well is I can never get like it to like be flat with the original surface. So it's like very specific finagling to be able to do it. I'm not good at that yet.
I know glue no come out. Because giant clog. Or is this the fuck?
Alright, that looks alright for now. Alright, something else I did that I need to trickily do again is work out how I cut out the I've been cutting out the Tau symbol for their chest pieces off the shoulder pads.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll work out how to do that again. I love that I just have random Fire Warrior sprues now. I've converted so many that, like, I just have, like, frames. And I already have so many Fire Warriors that I don't need to worry about, like, ruining a frame or two. Not ruining, but, like, using parts up.
Uh-huh.
Because effectively the auxiliaries are all Fire Warriors anyway, for stat block-wise, if I want to play them. So, if I use my Fire Warrior parts to make something that technically is a Fire Warrior, then so be it.
Okay. Malia Novena's head is fixed. What am I doing? I fixed everybody's backpack.
Whew. How's everyone else's week been? What have you been up to?
You talking to me? Or are we talking to chat?
I was talking to chat for a little second there. I can't remember if I've asked.
I don't think we have. We've been complaining too much tonight.
I've been coughing up a storm.
Random cat hair in my paints. Come out.
Blech.
Ah, mother.
Got yourself?
Oh.
What happened?
I'm good. No blood.
What'd you do?
I was putting my tweezers back into my little cup. And I didn't see my X-Acto knife sticking out, so I stabbed myself in the pad of the finger.
Ah, fair. I also need to do a precision cut that could result in fun times.
Please be careful.
Yeah, I need to like cut the back off this very specifically small tower piece, but I've done it twice before successfully, so I'm just going to replicate this method. I put it in some blue tack on a painting handle, and I get my tweezers and grip either side of it. And then I should, in theory, be able to just slice down the middle there if the knife is sharp enough still.
Please be careful.
I will try. I'll try. Yeah, my fingers are nowhere near this thing. Works. It's definitely a cut that could go wrong very easily, though.
Yes, any of our painters at home, please be careful when
operating the knives.
Things. Hate for somebody to get hurt.
Oh, damn, it did the thing where it like angle cuts by accident.
Oof.
All right. Bye-bye, Jess.
Hi, Jess.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
I'm keen about this game where So, context-wise, Leia and I might be starting to play on some stream stuff very, very early on. And I was about to say, I'm keen to do this. I'm keen to make a content.
Keen to make a thing?
Yeah, I'm keen to make a content on our D&D channel that we haven't even done on stream yet. It's all D&D flavor, but we paint more than play. So we should change that.
Well, I mean,
we're always going to paint more than we play because playing takes...
Painting is important.
Painting is great. I would rather paint than play all the time, but I also would love to put some stuff on this channel. So we've started some ideas for that.
Hopefully, I'm going to DM, and I think Matt, you might be like...
I'll be
playing
producing
and
or behind...
producing or strictly producing?
I don't know. We haven't really gone... I think we got to come up with the... We've got an idea for the story, but I think we've got to kind of develop that part to work out if I'm playing or just producing or doing like fancy tech stuff or like playing a villain character or something, you know?
Something.
I like the idea of going more on the producing side, but like... I'm still interacting on screen every now and then as something.
I'm pretty keen. Either way, I think we're gonna put out something freaking awesome.
Oh,
no. I don't wanna spoil it too much, but it's gonna be so cool, guys.
Hopefully, if we're on time, hopefully it'll be like end of the year or January. I have completely lost where that little fucking thing went.
That is the goal.
Oh no, here it is. That'd be it. I'm keen to start doing it. PAX is gonna take up a lot of my sanity for a little bit, and then when PAX is done, I'll lay down and cry for a bit. But I'm not enforcing this year, so I have more spoons in the sense of I can do stuff this year.
Yay, spoons.
I love enforcing, but it is the one year where I just cannot do both.
Excuse me. Shit.
Okay, so... yeah, 46.
I think I've got one person at least that wants to
who's keen?
Who's keen on playing.
Some shenanigans.
He's kind of an old school DM. He's the DM that did the Velkenweave with me.
Oh, cool.
We're actually we've known each other for several years. Unfortunately, his only streaming experience is the Velkenweave, so he doesn't know. When I asked him if he wanted to do this, he was like, I don't know how I feel about playing games online. It's just so stringent. And I was like, but here's the thing, is you're not playing with a bunch of min-maxers who like want to get all of like I am not building a game that is going to be like, I don't know, I don't want the experience that we had at the Velkenweave.
I also would preface that we're telling a story first.
Yeah. I was like, I want this to be fun. This is going to be prioritized on fun. I want my players to be intrigued. I want you to have fun with it. Yeah. do the things. And I think he might be keen on joining us.
Oh, that's awesome.
So if he can get the time to play, I think it'll be awesome. Because he's very creative. That's why I like playing. He plays a satyr sorcerer bard in a home game we play together.
Yeah. Nice.
And he's pure chaos.
Love it.
All of the things you think of when you think sorcerer, like everything you think of when you think sorcerer, bard, satyr, yes.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'll have the reins, so that'll be
nice.
It's gonna be awesome. Hopefully, if I don't throw up from nerves. I've been streaming for a year or more.
More than a year, bit.
Oh my god. More than a year.
A year and 5 months.
I think I started in October.
Oh, nearly 2 years then.
No, sooner than October actually. With Band of Badgers. Cuz I think I streamed with them before we started our stuff.
You did, because you were on not plasticities, it was Vassin with
Gabriel L.
Yeah, L.
Yeah.
And then on his thing, and then and then we met soonish after, but we met in like March, April area.
Was it that?
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
Maybe I'm remembering things wrong.
It took us about 2 months to get from nothing to this show.
I might be remembering things out of order then.
Oh, fair.
Alright, done my browns. I've done most of my. Oh, I gotta do these studs.
Why am I not shaving this down with a file? That would be smarter.
Alright, if there's one thing I hate, it's fucking studs. These are like the smallest studs on the fucking planet.
Damn it. Alright. It's not gonna work. Blue tack time. Okay. Hopefully this, hopefully this
Oh, crap.
Right. What?
Matt, it's actually, we've got 7 minutes left.
Oh. I'm okay to go a little bit over. I want to finish this little dot I'm working
on. Okay. Sure. I've got some silver I can work on then.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to push you past your limits if you thought.
That's all right. I'm feeling it. Feeling a little bit extra. I'm always feeling a little bit extra.
What? I would never be able to tell. I would have no idea.
God, some of my panelists are trying to like, speaking of extra, one of my panels, they're like being like, you should dress up as Jimmy for this one. I was like, why? Why? Is it cause...
Okay.
Don't twist my arm.
All right.
I
have a totally off-topic question.
Yeah.
I've got this sword. This saw blade sword. How the fuck am I supposed to paint this? What is it supposed to look like?
So, you got metal on there, so that should be silverish. Like the teeth of the blade. Okay, so I can do the teeth. Boop, 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 boop. And then I would actually keep the chainsword guard black, and then you should have like a little motor part on the other bit, right?
Yeah, there's like a little motor on the
guard
top
thing. Yeah. It kind of
yeah.
I usually would do that silver as well, and then like shade them down.
Okay.
Depends how extra you want them to be, because like Space Marine ones are usually like bright colors, or they'll have like the chevron lines, like the danger lines. If you're doing like a kind of a weird.
Are some of them painted?
Sorry.
Do some of them get? I think I remember like. Do Space Marines have anything painted on theirs? Do they normally paint theirs to say something?
Not really. Oh, you can. You could say like rend the unclean or something like that, or like, you know, purify. You know, generic Space Marine words.
I think sisters have a different set of generic words.
Yeah, you could put like one of those in like text on there, but then you're freehanding.
Have you seen my faces?
Yes, I have actually.
It's a big old glob. Shit.
Dropped him. He's gonna come back here for a second to a very...
I'll have to think on if I want my chainsword to say anything. Maybe I'll do some research. See if I can find anything for sisters.
Yeah.
Been like thinking like at some point once maybe I get this miniature done and the what's this other one? Where is it? Am I holding it? Did I lose it? Did I put it somewhere? Oh no, it's stuck here. The Celestians. Once I get that and the Celestians done, and I should probably actually get my Morgana finished. I haven't finished her. I'm so bad. I'm the worst. I was thinking once I finish them, I should really get like a really cool group photo of a couple of my
do it.
Ladies. Like, how cool would that be?
Very cool. Definitely do that. to mix up some more stuff.
Oh, I just remembered I have ice cream waiting for me.
Oh, yum.
Ooh. Like a half an hour before I was supposed to come up, everybody, like, the guys were like, "Do you guys want ice cream?" I'm like, "Yeah, but what the heck?
What the heck?
I want ice cream."
Alright. 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 Alright.
Is it bad that like all of my guns are painted like crap because I don't know anything about guns?
They look good?
I don't know. I have no clue.
I would say as long as you're happy
I
with them.
have no fucking clue if they look good. They look like guns.
Trying so hard not to like touch that collar from earlier.
I can't deal with green stuff.
Problem is I have to do it if I want the model to be like smoothly finished.
That's, yeah. No, I'm absolutely commending you on your patience.
Oh yeah, I've been doing one model for 2 hours. That's pretty good.
Excuse me. Shit. That looks like a fancy enough crossbow.
Alright, I'm happy with that. Smooth enough.
just realized I've probably been painting mostly off screen, and I'm sorry, chat. Yeah. She's looking pretty cool. Pretty sweet. Oh, man. These sisters look so fucking badass. Like, shit, man.
I don't like that at all. I had it all smoothed out, and then I did a thing just to see what it looked like, and I was like, don't like that. Did not work out, in fact.
Ooh.
It's fine, I can... Fixing it fairly easily, it's just annoying that I did it. It's one of those intrusive thoughts that I was like, I shouldn't have listened to that.
Yeah, but how would you have known that you weren't gonna like it until you did it?
Yeah,
though?
I know, I just gave myself more freaking work to do, though. Oh, Wetlander's giving you some shit in the chat. Boo, sisters. Yeah, get him.
You can sleep on the couch tonight.
Yeah, get him.
Fuck you, I'll sleep in my bed all by myself.
Sisters of Battle are objectively good. There you go.
Blood Ravens. Your Blood Ravens ain't shit.
I ain't seen no painted Blood Ravens, so until you do, I don't know. You got no argument in my books.
Yeah. You ain't got no Blood Ravens.
You ain't got no Blood Ravens, no Blood Ravens, ho.
I'm gonna have to repaint this hand, but this fucking handle is fucking killing me.
Come in with the flak, better take it back.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not gonna fuck with this towel logo anymore. I'm happy with how that turned out.
I do think this sword needs to have something painted on it.
Like
I do need
Sword?
something. Yeah. Either like I need to paint it purple and like do something with it, or like I hate the just black.
Oh yeah?
Like
for weapons like that, I kinda like that, but that's fair if you wanna do whatever. Like it's your model.
I'm kinda hating it.
It's fair.
But I'm gonna stick to what I said. I'm gonna do a little bit of research.
What I like is I like weapons with like simple kind of color texture, but really crisp highlight on them. Like a really, like it's black, but you could go along with a really, really bright silver edge highlight, and it will still look like metal, but it'll be dark metal, and then you could put like scratches and stuff on it too.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
That's what I would do.
I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket.
Yeah, because that's why I don't do scripts. It's because I want to like make it look beat up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could still do cool scripts.
You could do
and make
both.
it look beat up. But like, cause look at this crossbow. Look how beautiful this crossbow is.
Well, that's it. Do you want the eye catch to be the crossbow or the chainsaw?
I mean, I feel like either way. Cause like this feels intentional. This feels like an afterthought.
Shit. Fair. I did it again, Leia. Touch the fucking green stuff. Got fingerprint on it.
Stop touching it.
No, it's. I tried to put the head on, and I imprinted my fingerprint onto the green stuff by accident.
So
I don't know. I like the crossbow as the eye catch. But I guess my general is you to you.
I mean, but it's also, this is just pure black. I might feel differently if I were to dry brush it. Which...
All right.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it.
That's it. That's it. Not touching this model anymore for a bit. Let the green stuff
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
All right, that's what he looks like now. I think he looks fantastic. Latest one of the Tau auxiliaries.
Yeah. He looks good.
Altogether, they look freaking awesome. They almost look like a specialized squad. Actually, I'm quite keen to paint these up. They're gonna go really nicely.
Give me 10 seconds. I'm gonna put a really harsh, like light gray edge highlight on this shit.
All right, that's all good. I'm gonna just clean up and. Yeah, I'm definitely going to buy that stealth suit squad. I really like the scale of how big these guys are rather than the regular Fire Warriors. It fits the posing really well to have them like that. Then I'll have like a couple little guys being like the almost like the forward scouts, even though the same stat block.
Okay.
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 What's up?
Okay. Okay.
What's up?
I can't get my dry brush in the thing. Oh, that's because it doesn't belong there. Duh. Okay. Okay. What do you think? With that highlight.
Hold it closer. I can not see it that well.
It's gonna want.
Is that what the dry brush? Is that a dry brush or is that a?
This is
edge?
Yeah. This is a dry brush. It is an edge highlight, but is with dry brush.
It's not focusing enough. So maybe put a picture in the Discord later. But it's reading as a nice edge highlight from where I am.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, there it is.
Doesn't want to get real close.
No, it looks good. Yeah, it doesn't focus.
I think once I give this a little black wash, it'll make it not so super harsh.
Yeah. That works.
Just whack this with oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. Put a little bit of little gold. That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Because it's got a nice crisp highlight on the top.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I might do is go in with some black to muddy the highlight up a little bit
Nice.
Make it look like it's a little broken.
Yeah, good.
Oh, I hate this paper towel. Yeah, I think I might hit that with a little bit of black. I'm gonna do some gold detailing, I think, in there, and I think, dude, you look so cool with the other squad mates. Look how cool these look.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta do a squad picture eventually.
Yeah, that's nice.
Look at Palantine.
They're looking
Who is
great.
she?
I can't wait to see all those together. I really want to see those with the immolator. Oh, that Hospitaller looks so good. So vibrant.
Oh.
Yeah, they're looking good, man.
Man. I wouldn't want to face them on battle. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, you want to
if somebody showed up with this army, I'd be like, "Fuck that! I'm leaving."
You want to take us away, and we'll start getting out of people's hairs while I look for a little raid to do.
Do. Oh, everybody's gotten off since I last looked at my thing.
I've got Legends of Avantris that I might do.
Okay. Pote. Well, I'll start while you're looking. My name's Leia. This is what I do day in and day out, paint stuff and whatnot. I don't have an Etsy shop anymore, unfortunately, but if you want to get a hold of me, you can at Sorceress Sundry. That is my Twitter handle. I am also Forge Sorceress Leia in the Discord. So if you join the Split the Party Discord, you can see me in artsy stuff. I also post every once in a while in video game, I think is what it's called.
There's video games, video James, and TTRP James.
So I've been posting a little bit about some Diablo stuff because my Diablo character is looking fucking hot.
And looking hot.
She's freaking awesome.
So,
I'm playing a necromancer this year. She is. Mwah.
All right. Yeah. Jump in the Discord.
Oh, yeah.
It's public. You can do whatever. There's some special roles if you're Patreons or subscribers. So make the use of that. Yep. You are entitled to those.
And just give me a shout if you've got anything you want to work on or
we're pretty reachable.
What else? Yeah, we're pretty reachable.
Like
ask me questions. I respond to things.
We have not yet had people abusing the tag function on Discord yet, so it is there if you want to reach us.
Yeah. You want me to look at something? You just at Forge Sorceress. I've got a picture of my face.
There you go. There you go.
Real easy to find me.
We're all the cast are in. You can see we have like a special little color. We're yellow in our Discord. So if you ever see us online, and posting,
we're yellow.
We're the yellow, gold yellow, or whatever color it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm Matt. You know me.
Matt.
Head to Split the Party on YouTube. It's the other place where we got all the things. And give us a follow on all the socials. You can find me, Twitter and Instagram. And I'm also a DM for hire. You can find me for your games at dungeonmasterforhire.com.au or hit up the aforementioned DMs. I can be contacted directly for that. I don't know. Yeah. What are we doing next time? Probably something. Probably a bit of something.
Next week.
Something.
Is there?
I don't know. What is next week? I mean, we got to get the most of it because PAX is going to start taking up like a Thursday or two of our time at some point.
Next week is I got nothing.
All right, so we got 3 Thursdays, I think, and then a PAX will happen. So we got 3 streams and then PAX. Yep. PAX will happen, and I do nothing but PAX that entire week. I take it all off.
Yeah, we will take it off so Matt can have some breathing room.
Oh my god.
And then
I'll
if I
come
wasn't
back
so
and
afraid of technology, I'd do something myself.
We'll get you doing it one day. Get you doing it.
Eventually.
Maybe
another year or two.
I mean, if I get sick of doing OBS, I'll just teach you. And then you can do it.
There you go.
Yeah, it'd be like, well, sucks to be us. We don't stream.
Your problem now.
Yeah, you can do it. I'm done. All right, let's give Legends of Adventurous a little raid here. They look to be they're playing in person. They have a cool little set by the look of it. It's very cozy looking. I like this.
On.
They got like 70 viewers. Let's add to that. All right.
Ooh.
So let's give them a little raidy do. I'll see you next week. Join the Discord, whatever, and let's hit this. Oh, my nose is blocking up. I need to get some lunch. I don't know why none of these medications are working properly.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I may have to do something else. Anyway, see you next time. Dude, Pixel, thank you for joining. Thank you for following on multiple platforms. I just watched it on my phone pop up. And thank you for subscribing. I'll see you next time. Hope you can join.
Bye.
Right, bye-bye.
All right, I'm gonna go